Okay, guys, I'm a fucking nerd, and this is my stupid ass podcast.
Yeah.
Welcome.
And, welcome. Yeah, welcome to Dog's Teeth.
Dog's Teeth
Dog's Teeth
podcast.
Whoa.
There we go.
Whoa, the red on the...
Look at my hair, dude. I look
at,
insane.
Look at my hair.
We're just some ugly motherfuckers.
So dirty. Yeah. Fucking cool, man. Dog's
How's it
Teeth.
going?
It's going, man. It's been a while.
It has.
There's
It's slacking a couple weeks.
Yeah, well, because you had, like... how's Emily? Didn't you have to, like, take care of her and shit?
Yeah, she was just feeling a little sick for a couple days. It didn't last too long. She's great.
So not COVID or anything.
No, not COVID, thankfully. We don't want any
Nobody
parts.
wants the COVID.
No, not at all.
That's good, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. We got a new, I was going to say we got a new president, but, you know.
I was going to say, yeah, we got to mention that.
Do we?
He might just hold it down. He might just chill in there with RPGs and shit.
I got a friend I work with, and he was telling me, he's like, he doesn't get super political, but he's like, if this guy tries to stay and, like, not leave office, he's like, I'm going to go down to D.C. and protest. And I was like, that's, you know, I get it. But to me, I'm like, this is fucking awesome. This guy doesn't want to leave. Like, to me.
That's hilarious.
Like, other people are worried about civil war. I'm sitting there like, this is great. This is like,
it's great how, though,
like for ratings and shit. Like, CNN is probably just like, they're like, yes, thank God. It's like watching.
You have stock with them or something?
No,
they're like,
no.
Yeah, drama. Ooh.
I hate CNN with a passion, but that's what I mean. Like, that's why I hate them, because they're probably like milking this. They're like, yeah, drama.
How do you not? Yeah. We saw Trumpers today near the Capitol. People with flags and shit still.
Were they insane. Like they're protesting like the fairness of the vote or something?
I don't know. They just have signs left over. They're probably just like, we got the signs already, bro. Let's go.
They're a month late for the election. Like,
yeah.
Wait, we didn't know it was, hey, I thought it was December 4th.
But around here, like, not as many Trump supporters as elsewhere. So people are like, I saw one guy look over at him and he did the little finger like crazy thing as he was driving, like, just disgusted at him. It's
amazing.
Yeah, it's fun to see. I'm not sure what they're trying to accomplish, but they're out there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I saw like a cool like mashup like side by side of like Pennsylvania and Arizona, where one state the Trump people were like, stop the vote, and then the other state they're like, count the vote.
Yep. So I saw that too.
It's cool, man.
It's great how unintelligent Americans
you can have it both ways. I think that's the most American thing in the world.
It shows duality.
Yeah.
You can be dumb in multiple ways.
Yeah.
It's the American dream.
That is the dream. That's like people who come over here, they're like, the streets are paved with gold. Like, you come here from other countries, they're like, that's their end game, is just to be as shitty as we are.
I love how amazing like other people's stories are when they come to America. They're like, man, I came here with nothing. Right. I had to grind from $0, and now I got businesses, homes, and then like 85% of Americans just like watching their NASCAR like this. Yeah, I need a new brewski.
I want to see like that guy's future when he's like 60 and he's all fat and shit. He's just laying. He's like watching my NASCAR. But I was a surgeon back when I was 20 in India, and I busted my ass. I had 6 kids, and they're all like in Harvard or something.
Oh yeah.
But it's still my NASCAR. It's one generation. Dude, you watch enough NASCAR, that shit will change you on a biological level. Probably,
yeah. You start to like devolve.
You start peeing out motor oil.
Your favorite movie is Cars.
Yeah, you drink coolant instead of beer. Pretty cool.
Turn into a Transformer.
Bumblebee.
Optimus.
Shia LaBeouf.
Megan Fox.
Is she in that? Mark Wahlberg.
The first one. Okay.
I haven't seen any of them, actually.
None of them?
None. Not a single one.
Man, they were like an event when they first came out. The first
were they?
one? Yeah, I think so.
Were you big into Transformers as a kid, like the cartoon?
No, I don't think so, but I like the concept. I've always liked animatronic or cyborg type shit, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Robots. I think robots are just sick. Yeah. And they fight and then turn into cars. That's awesome. Oh, I know why I like them actually.
And they fight and they turn into cars. Cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't know. But there was a game on PlayStation 1. It was called Transformers Beast Wars. So good. It was like a fighting game. So you would just pick whatever character and fight other characters. And they would turn into, instead of cars, they turned into animals and dinosaurs and shit.
Oh, what's that called? I remember that TV show growing up, like Beastmasters or something. Is that?
I think it was just Beast Wars. I think it was a spin-off of Transformers.
Yeah, because I'm thinking the same thing, but I gotta look this up.
That shit was cool.
I'm remembering the word Beastmaster for some reason.
That might be a thing too. Maybe that is what you're thinking of. I'm not sure.
Oh no, that's some like corny ass old bullshit.
Some trash.
Yeah, fuck. What am I? Transforming animals. Transforming animals. By the way, I broke my phone screen the other day, and
oh shit.
I got a new one.
Shattered?
It fucking shattered, dude, everywhere. And like it sucked because I was like showing my screen, like I had a small barbecue in the backyard, and like my friend was like sitting on the bench or something, and I'm like showing her a picture of my nephew on Facebook, and like the phone is like 3 feet, not even 3 feet off the ground, and it just slips out of my hand, falls screen first.
You were sitting down?
No, but she was, and so I was just leaning to show her.
Okay.
So it's very close to the ground. Slips out of my hand, screen first, like 2 feet drop, just fucking shattered, like into dust. It was like, oh my god, it pissed me off. And now I'm like, I brought it up.
And then you got to do like the rest of the event, knowing that your phone's fucked up. That sucks.
She felt bad. I was like, it's not your fault. But also,
I
every time I like looked at my phone to like check what time it was, I'm like, oh fuck, because I kept forgetting,
Yeah, I bet. So used to using it all the time.
But and it sucks too because I think I got like a Chinese screen or something. Like it's not the official like Apple like screen, because I got it from some guy like around the corner. Like he fixes screens. Yeah. And it's just like typing this in, trying to search this whatever Beastmaster thing. It's like I can't even text anymore. Like it's so slow to register. It's like really trying to text. Like just texting you earlier was like, oh my god, every single word. It trying to change it to be like nipple or like I'm like what? When do I ever even write the word nipple? Like. Like who writes nipple?
Maybe it's like a blessing in disguise. You'll use your phone less.
Yeah, well, I really only use it for reading anyways, and that's why I actually wasn't that mad about the screen breaking. I was like, I don't care. But then at night when it's the dark, like you know how it changes like light or dark depending on the lighting. When it got dark, I'm trying to read outside or something, and with all the black cracks in the glass. It was like guessing like what word it was I was reading.
You got to make it really bright so you're like blinding yourself. Yeah,
that's really good for your eyes.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
Put my blue screen glasses on. Oh, dude, I'm gonna find this fucking shit.
Are you still looking up Beast Wars?
I can't text anymore.
Oh, okay, right.
Animals, Beast, cartoons. Oh, it was Beast Wars. Yeah, Transformers.
That's what I've been saying.
But like, I remember it being like a TV show. Oh, god damn it! This fucking, I'm not even gonna. I can't use this phone anymore. Making me so upset. Oh, I have a fucking computer right next to me. I could have searched it there. I have a computer right in front of me.
You got 10 computers, but you want to go with the broken phone.
Yeah.
You probably got a PSP somewhere you could pull up the browser on.
I got a PSP right here.
Easy.
It's like, and it's the jailbroke one too, so I probably could search it up.
You can get all the games or something.
Yeah.
I
got it for an old YuGiOh game actually. I was like, I want to fucking play YuGiOh, but nobody has cards, and also that game sucks nowadays. You remember when you were here, we went with your friend to go play Smash and stuff, and like
Oh yeah.
he had all his cards and shit for
Oh
sale.
yeah.
I was looking at
Couldn't
those.
recognize a single one. Is
I
like
was like,
so
what?
much going on in the cards now.
Yeah, they had like different. Like I was like, what does that mean? It's like you got to play these.
I think once they started doing like fusions is when they lost. Because like
they had fusion from the get go, but no one could ever pull it off because you needed like
they did. You're right.
Polymerization or something.
You're right.
Yeah, but you can never pull that shit off. But
it
now
got more technical though, because the old one, it was just like 2 cards and maybe a magic card. So like 2 monsters and a magic card. Right. And then it got even worse.
That's why that's why I wanted that old game, and you couldn't get it, I guess, on the PSP. So I had a jailbreak, and then
Game Boy Advance has some really good YuGiOh.
Yeah,
games.
that's one I was playing. Yeah, it was I forget which one.
The one I liked was, I think it was called Championship Duels or something, 2006. It had the year on it.
Where you could like walk around the town and like play people and stuff. Was it like that?
No, it wasn't that advanced yet. It was just you would like run through challenges to get new cards. It was pretty good. It was fun. They would put you in situations where you have to get out of it with like set cards. So
it wasn't just winning; it was like specific wins, kind of.
Yeah, you would have to win by using everything the right way. Like if you played a card out of turn, you would just lose, and you'd have to start the challenge over. It was pretty good.
That's interesting. I like the ones. The one I'm thinking of probably came like just one game after that, because it was like it's set up like the Battle City tournament or whatever.
Oh, I got one actually. I have the case to one. Right here.
For what?
It's my one of the YuGiOh games. This might show how big of a fucking nerd I am that I have.
Is that for DS or for
No, I have the one for DS. I don't have that Game Boy Advance one I was talking about.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
This one was a little more
that's
technical.
The new shit. Yeah. With like the XYZ summons and stuff. Is it
yeah. It's got a lot of that.
Yeah, I don't know what that shit even means.
This shit was hella expensive when I bought it. It's like a collector's thing. It was $40 for this old ass game.
And you got it when it was old, or you got it new?
Yeah, I got it when it was old.
Oh, okay.
So I probably got it like a year or two ago, and I played it like twice. But
I think I actually got a DS, an old YuGiOh DS game like that, and because I was excited. I was like, they got it on DS, cool. That was before I jailbroke the PSP, and then I couldn't play it. I played it like twice. Like, what? I don't even know. It's not even the same game anymore. I was so confused.
Yeah.
I had no idea what I was doing.
My camera is so shit quality right now.
Is she eating food? Oh, okay. I thought I needed to feed Rava, but she still has food from yesterday, so fuck you. Eat your food.
All right, nice, crispy.
I'm in space.
But yes, Biden is the president. We didn't, or he was elected, and then I guess we're waiting for the stickhead to get out of office.
We'll see how it goes. I'm pretty interested. Just can I say something really funny happened when they gave their winning speech? Like Kamala came out and she was like, whatever. When I watched it, I was like, you know what? I feel really good for like my mom and my sister, like the women in my life. I'm like, because I bet they felt really proud about that. Like, the first woman vice president.
Yeah.
So I was like, trying to feel good for them. To me, it's just like, I have issues with all those people, but
just another person in office.
Yeah. I don't care if you're a man or woman. I just want you to be the right person. I really couldn't care less. But it was really funny. She says, she's like, thanks, America. You chose science. You chose the back science or whatever. And then Biden comes out, a few minutes later, and he gives a speech, and he ends with a hymn from like the Bible, and then it goes like how faith will like unite us and blah blah. So they just sound so contradictory. I bet Kamala's backstage. She's like, "Oh, thanks, Joe."
Yeah, like this fucking idiot talking about Jesus and stuff.
She's like, "I'm trying to bring people together."
Yeah,
with science. Pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, speaking of science,
did you see the video where she calls him like right after? I guess he got majority of the votes.
Oh, I didn't see that.
She's like, hey, Joe Biden.
She says that?
Yeah. Hey,
Okay.
Joe, you're the president.
It took her to tell him?
How does it feel to be the next president? And that was the video. But it was great.
Did he answer? I want to hear him go, "Who is this?" and then hang up. She sounded brown.
Oh, no.
You sound brown.
That is fucked up.
That's fucked up. Yeah. Well, we got to start like keeping a tally up in the top, like put a little X on my screen.
Yeah, the fucked up things.
Yeah, every time I get racist. Oh, dude, hang on. I got to show you this
not
thing.
very often.
Yeah, no, I'm really not going to try to do that. But I have to show you this thing. Let me get it. I had to keep it in my bathroom because I don't know what the fuck it is. I found this thing in
Wait, what? You have some unidentified object?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so weird. It's so weird, dude. I don't want to touch it with my bare hands.
What is happening?
I don't know what it. I don't know what it is, dude. I found it in Rava's bed, like yesterday morning, underneath her blanket, and my first thought was like, oh, she got some shit. She got into some shit.
Bugs or something.
Something. I mean, not a bug, but like some kind of food or something. But then I looked at it, and it looks kind of like an egg, and I was like, did Rava lay an egg? Like, I was like, not in the right mind
pretty
state.
high, yeah.
But
you're fucked up.
How can I even show this? I have to like.
You don't have to if it's like disgusting.
No, it's not gross at all. It's just like I think it's like a seed or a nut or something. But like, you know what? I'll just pick it up. I guess. How can you see this?
Yes, that looks like a bird egg.
That's what I thought. It's definitely not an egg though. It's like a nut or something, right?
Yeah. It's gotta be.
Because it's definitely not an egg. It's too. That's why I was worried about touching it, because I thought if it is a bird's egg, like, you don't want to touch that shit. But anyways, it looks like she just cracked it open, and like I'm pretty sure it's just a weird nut or something. But it baffled me. And I really was. My first thought was like, she's eating something weird, or she laid an egg. There's no other, any other explanation.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah. So I'll just put it over there. And
I can't imagine it's like toxic or anything, but it's
you
probably good that you got her.
Yeah, like
got it from her.
Some nuts are bad for dogs, like, or I guess most nuts actually, really. Oh shit! My blue screen.
Damn, your set's fucking up.
It doesn't want to stay. You get there. No. Extra. No. I got an idea. Does that work? That kind of works. Just put like the sleeve of a sweater to hold it.
Oh. Well, you'll be covering it. Nobody will even remember.
You were like, oh. Something very special with this one.
I tried to taper it back. You know? In my mind, I'm just he's fucking up our production value.
Our production value. Yeah, wow.
Our sponsors aren't gonna like this.
Sponsor my haircut.
Same, dude. Oh my god.
Oh,
I need one so bad.
Me too. I think I might get one for Thanksgiving or around Thanksgiving.
I couldn't find my barber on Google Maps. So I had to go to the shop to find his number, and then I just never called him. But that was only like 2 days ago, so
it's very millennial.
Not that lazy. Sure.
What do you do at a barber? Like, can't you just like? Do you just buzz the whole thing? Or like, do you do fades and stuff or anything? Or
yeah, I mean they line it up so it looks nice and even everywhere.
Oh, okay.
If I just did it, it'd be super fucked up.
That's what I see, because I used to like be able to cut my hair when it was long, but when it's short, I don't know how to do that at all. It's like you end up. I would look insane. I look like a
do
mad
they even
scientist.
put like clippers to your hair, or they just?
I do like clippers on the side, and
Okay.
like the side is like a 2 or something, and the back, and then on the top I just leave a little extra because like I have a giant forehead, and yeah.
You need something to cover it up.
Yeah.
I do too, but.
Oh, you want to show your teeth for the camera, Rava? Show your dog's teeth?
Hi, Rava.
See? Who is that? My friend's dog likes to look at TV, apparently, but Rava doesn't get it.
Peanut gets freaked out by the noises. Like if a baby's crying on TV, he'll like freak out about it.
He starts barking like, "Oh, I hate babies.
I hate them. I want to kill that baby." We actually took Peanut for a good walk today, and he got to hang out with some other dogs. Yeah.
How was that?
It was good.
Does he like the other dogs?
Yeah, he likes them unless they're super hyper. If they're hyper and in his face, he gets scared pretty quick. Right. But on the way there too, while we were finding a parking spot, this lady just backed right into a truck, like that was parked. She was trying to back out of her parking spot, but she just didn't stop. Like she backed out and kept backing up
into the car.
Okay. Yeah, into the back of a truck. I thought she had like a heart attack or something. I was like, oh, what the fuck? Like, how do you do that?
Was she stuck in her spot or?
No, she was out of the spot. Like she was clean out of the spot.
Oh, she just didn't like that truck.
I guess so. She was just looking in the rear view like, I'm gonna fucking back into them.
I hate trucks.
And then the guy was in the truck and he came out and he was like,
so what did they like did they have to solve that, or did she would like just blow it off?
No, they were both there. Like she was there to walk around apparently with one of her friends. So I don't know why she was backing out in the first place. Like she was in the handicap spot. She had a handicap sign. She backed out of the spot, hit the truck, and then parked in a normal parking space.
Oh, if anyone should be parked in a handicap spot, it should be this woman.
I mean, I would think so. But she hit the truck and then thought she was fine. Like she went and took down the disabled thing. I am no longer disabled. I just hit that truck. Now I park with the normies. That
was her cure. She's out there telling people, you can be healed. All you have to do is back up into a truck.
I don't know what she was up to. I have no idea.
That's cool. But, like that.
And then she got with her friend that was also there, and they just walked around.
And her friend wasn't there watching her back up. Like, was she like out there giving directions? Like, yep, further, yep. There's more truck.
Nice.
Going.
That would have been good, but no. She got out of her car after it happened and was talking to the dude first. She's like,
sorry, she's disabled. You know?
Yeah, she's normal now though. So thank you for that.
Thanks for your truck, your sacrifice.
Oh man. Fuck.
What park was that? In Olympia?
Yeah, it was near Capitol Lake. So it was. Yeah, just walking around the lake. We just parked there and did one loop of the lake, and then it was too cold to keep walking, so we were out of there.
Yeah, I took Rava to the dog park a couple of days ago with my buddy and his dog, and she's just hides behind me the whole time.
She doesn't have fun. She doesn't explore.
She doesn't. Well, I mean, she had fun this time, but that's just because my friend's dog like played with the other big dogs, and so it was just like they kind of left her alone, and I got to play with her with a ball, but she wouldn't play with the other dogs at all. So
yeah,
she just pretty much decided, she's like, yeah, no, I don't like those things. So
I don't like things. Yeah, I like Jeremy. That's it.
You know what? I can't blame her. She's got good taste, but you know. Oh yeah, yeah. We sleep in the same bed. Now she's being all weird to me. What?
Yeah, you just said that. She's like, this guy's a fucking freak.
She's actually trying to bite me. She's like, don't tell them that.
Yeah, you release me. She has Stockholm
Rafa.
syndrome. She doesn't really like you.
She's been trying to run away this whole time. Every time I let her off leash, she's like just gone. Maybe that's this whole time.
Her acting weird around other things is her trying to tell him, like, please save me.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, that's save me. Stop biting me.
How old is she now? Like 4 or 5?
She just turned 5. Yeah, 5. I need to start writing shit down,
dog
man.
dad.
I need to start writing it down.
Bad.
Because it literally just happened. It was October 10th is her birthday, so it just happened. But
happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Rafa. Not
That's
anymore.
The first time
a month
you said
ago.
That's probably the first time you said it to her. But
no, I got her like stuff, and I forget what I got her.
Just a toy or a treat or something.
Yeah, I think treats. My friends like, it's like people just give me stuff to give to her. So, yeah.
They're like, you look poor.
No, it's like, because they got a dog now, and they're like, look, here's an extra toy. We have way too many.
Spreading the love.
Yeah.
That happens a lot in the dog community. We have like 50 toys. We need to donate some of them shits.
Yeah, you gotta give back.
Because big dogs, they actually go through toys. Like they destroy toys.
Actually destroy them, yeah.
Peanut will just leave them. He's like, oh, this is boring now.
He doesn't shred it up at all, though?
Not
even after a while?
All. I don't think he's broken a single toy. Like, at all.
Rava, like, makes it a point to, like, rip off the eyeballs off a toy or something. Like, come on, man. It's like she knows. She knows.
Oh, yeah, probably. It's like, man, I just want to make a mess. I just want to eat some shit I'm not supposed to.
But specifically ripping off the eyeballs. It's like
she doesn't like tear out the stuff.
No, she'll do that too. Yeah, but it's just like she'll go for the eyes first. It's like
she always makes sure you're asleep and take it onto your chest and is looking you in the eyes as she's ripping out the eyes of the toy.
Yeah, she's just yanking it out.
Yeah,
got a big smile on her face.
That killer instinct.
Yeah,
she's got it.
She does. She's killed a rabbit, like a baby rabbit before. That was fucked up, man. I cried.
Don't let PETA see this episode.
I cried. I felt so bad. I didn't know what to do. I was like, because it was a fucking, like, you could tell it was like a baby, dude. Like, it was like the size of my phone, you know, not thin wise, but like it was like a fucking, like a roll of quarters.
I know what a baby bunny looks like.
A baby. Do you? Because it was just born that day. It was so tiny, dude.
We get bunnies here.
Do you have them? Or you just mean we have bunnies in Olympia?
No. They're in the backyard. Like, we have spots open enough for the bunnies to get in, and they just come in and eat all the grass and shit. Nice. You have to pick up bunny shit.
That's really... maybe you should put up a sign that says, like, clean up after yourself.
Oh, I thought you meant like, no bunnies.
Well, they might respect that. The no bunnies is like, they're not going to like that.
Yeah, that's true.
They'll
bring more.
Yeah. They're like, fuck this guy.
Like, hey, man, this guy doesn't want us over here. Come over here. Eat the grass.
The picture in, like, Watership Down. They all have, like, the bunnies with, like, swords and shit. They're like, ah.
That would be sick.
I just learned how to snap, so.
So you're pretty happy about it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at me.
That's not true at all.
Oh.
I've been snapping since I was a baby. I came out of the womb snapping.
I was so happy to be alive.
I was snap happy. Yeah, sponsor us.
Please.
Brought to you by Crocs. Coors.
Imagine people wore Coors Light cans as Crocs. That could be something. I think I'm onto something.
I think you need to work this out. You gotta just. How many would it take? Like one can per foot?
Yeah.
I guess
I don't know the logistics, but
right.
You could do it.
The science is there for sure.
I think so.
But as long as you have faith in it.
Right. And tough feet, because if you
Joe Biden. Sponsored by Joe Biden.
And Kamala Harris.
And touching people weirdly.
Oh, yeah, that's good old Biden.
By the way, did you watch their like We Won speech, whatever? Did you see that? Oh, no. Man, it was so weird. Okay, all I'm gonna say is Kamala, or she makes her speech first, and Joe comes up and they do a double fist bump, you know, because they don't want to hug, the whole social distancing, whatever. I was like, okay, it's fine. But here's the thing: after his speech, they bring out like everyone, both his family and Kamala's family, and it looks like someone. She's got to be like a niece or a young cousin or of Kamala, something like that.
Biden? Oh,
I think to Kamala, because she's like, she had like, you know, tanner skin and really dark black hair. I have no idea who this was. Young, from the camera work, mildly attractive, you know, young looking woman. And so he fist bumps Kamala, who's his running mate, and they just won. Like, if any time to hug, it would make sense to hug, right? But then they're up there dancing after his speech. They like playing the music, whatever. And this like young, you know, attractive girl is kind of like, you know, she's like happy. She's moving, she's dancing, kind of like, you know, like she knows how to move. She's having a good time. Biden's like, come here, and then gives her like this huge, like big, like, you know, you could tell he like sniffed into her hair kind of smell. No. It was one of those. And then lets her go, and she goes back to dancing and all this stuff. But to me, it was just like, look, there's nothing super. He
just can't be stopped.
There's nothing super nefarious about that. If all you saw is like, this guy's happy, he won president, he gave a hug, this thing. But it's when you know the whole story of like the one person who would make sense to, even while socially distancing and COVID and sends the wrong message, all this stuff. The one person that I think even Americans would want to see him hug would be his partner, his running mate, is Kamala. Yeah. But no, not her, but her niece or whoever this young cute girl was. Come. Oh. It looks weird, man. It looks so weird. That is not good. That's all I'm saying. So I'm not gonna say anything about like you know where else we could take that conversation. But just seeing that, like I watched it live, so to me I was like, no, this is not. No, he's not. Oh.
Is that just an old guy thing?
It might be. Maybe
I'm not old, so I can't say.
I mean, I don't think it's a Delaware thing, I guess, because I'm from there, and I don't even like hugging people that I like.
Yeah.
Ugh,
don't go out of the way for hugs.
It's just only if it's like a long hug. It's like, it's one thing like you haven't.
Oh, you can have bad hugs.
Yeah, like
if it's like too tight or too loose
or they literally take a breath during the embrace.
Oh, don't breathe on me.
Like it's like an inhalation. It's like you're in a breathe. Are you fucking kidding me? With that, you have enough time to breathe while hugging me? That's too long of a hug. There should be no oxygen involved in hugging. Unless you're in love or something.
That's true. Just don't breathe on me, period.
Like
it could be anything. It doesn't matter. Just don't breathe near me.
You have to put on like a scuba tank just before hugging me. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
Breathe
all you want. They gotta make sure they got oxygen to give you.
I guess COVID's like the best thing for me because I don't have to worry about the hugs anymore. No more, you know.
You act like this is a very common problem that you used to have. Like, man, so many people hugged me weird.
Yeah, they're always hugging me weird. Well, you remember my old roommate at the Aztec house?
Oh, well, yeah, that's a different breed of people.
It's just
very huggy.
Yeah, but like specifically, I think it was like six Mississippi I counted one time in a hug. So like that's a lot. That's really I don't think I hug my mom like that. You know, like
I don't know. I could
one Mississippi, two Mississippi.
If it's very emotional, if it's like
you're at a funeral or something, sure.
Husband just came back from war.
Oh, dude, 100%.
Hug him till you die.
Yeah, you like even your friend came back from war. You haven't seen him in like 8 months or whatever.
Yeah,
and like that's a serious thing. Like they could have died. Give him a fucking hug. Yeah. But
if I saw you yesterday, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
If I saw you, I saw you this morning.
Yeah.
And I don't think he needs a 6-count hug from me.
And
especially when I'm just dead fishing, like, and they're just hugging you. You're not even hugging back.
Your arms were down?
You're just they go down after 3 seconds.
just naturally.
Naturally.
You're like, okay, I've reached my hug quota. That'd be a good conversation starter. You go to like Thanksgiving with the fam or something, and then as they're embracing you, like, oh, it's been so long since I've seen you.
That's the conversation starter, is me.
And they're like, oh, you're fucking crazy now. We should put you in the bin.
That's
like,
the conversation
yeah.
started.
You're like, yeah, well, for a long time now, I've been fucking weird, so probably should just put me away. I don't.
They know that.
Yeah.
Oh man, everybody knows that shit.
Oh, speaking of, holidays are coming up. You got any?
Yeah.
Is your family social distancing? Y'all doing something different?
No, we're gonna do we're going out to see my mom or my parents in Long Island, and I think it's just us and my sister and my nephew, and like my sister and her husband and nephew.
So just close family. Probably
Yeah.
Less than 10 people.
So 6 of us. Yeah, like 6 of us. Yeah. How many people is that? Yeah, 6. Math is hard. I don't know, but yeah, everyone's worried because like New York's getting shut down again, kind of with the COVID shit. And are they doing that in Washington too? Like, is everywhere going back?
Yeah, we've reverted. Like, you can't eat in restaurants anymore. It's like
they shut it down completely.
Oh yeah. Drive through and pick up.
Fuck.
Retail's 25% capacity.
Does that affect your hours?
No.
Oh, okay.
I wish it did.
Yeah.
No.
That's dude. I just don't get the idea of moving backwards. It really seems like the wrong way to play this thing out. Like, it's really like. I strongly think people need to be like taken care of and all that stuff, but like if you're gonna be limiting the ability to make money for like millions of people, you gotta stop charging us rent or give us a fucking a stimulus, anything, dude. They gotta do anything. It's embarrassing.
Well, there's gotta be countless mom and pop shops that can't survive this.
Absolutely, dude.
Just a wrap.
And those are the only people that we should be supporting right now. Like, we should. Man, a few weeks ago I ordered Domino's. I'm thinking, like, why the fuck did I order Domino's when there's a mom and pop pizza place that's way better?
And you live in New York. You are insane.
Right. Yeah. It's that was just. It's because I get those like reward points and then I get a free pizza. So like that's the only reason I do that shit. But
I'm one of those guys now where I'm like, people ask me like, what's your favorite food? I'm like, well, I like pizza. Like, that's my go-to.
Yeah.
And they're like, what kind of pizza? And I'm like, New York pizza. Like,
you can say that now.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Like, and they're like, what about it?
There is something.
It's just better.
It's like the water or the bread or something. Like, the water makes the bread better. I don't know what it is, but the bagels here too.
I remember you saying that.
The bagels. Oh my god.
I mean, something has to do it. I don't know.
The crack.
Every pizza we had from there, like I think one was a standout, but I think all of them were amazing still. Like,
do we have pizza in the city too, or we just got it out here?
No, we had like slices in the city, like dollar slice or whatever.
Where was that? Do you remember where we were?
There was a Bank of America. It was on the way to the club, I think, or on the way back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. The New Blue place, yeah. Which, like, by the way, that shit's all shut down too. My buddy, who works there, like, he's been out of work for since March. So like he has
8 months,
no income.
9 months,
and he's not like he's in the process of like getting married and stuff. But he's from Turkey, so he's not like, it's like the whole like citizenship thing is the challenge. So he got no stimulus check. He got no nothing. So and he's just completely out of work. So he's luckily
having a rough time. Yeah.
Like the wife or whatever is like doing fine or whatever it is. But
nice.
Well, but I think she's collecting unemployment too or something. So it's still like, it's not, at least they can afford rent. But he's like, he's the kind of guy who like used to work, like he likes working all. He likes to be busy, like just always doing something. And now his whole life slowed down. He can't fucking do like, he can't even do the things he wants to do at home now. Cause it's just like, once you lose that, like the edge of like being at work and hating work to want to go home and do what you're passionate about, I think it's really important. Or else, like,
yeah, it makes you appreciate.
Right? Yeah. Or
Yeah.
it's just because for me, I work from home sometimes, and just like it's harder to like get into the mode where I'm like, I gotta get to work on my story or whatever, because I'm just chilling. Like I got my dog here. Like work is not even really work anymore. It's like, but whatever.
Yeah.
I feel for those people though, and like, anyways,
For
they
sure.
got to do something, man. It's just crazy that it's taking this long. They're like arguing.
If they did it right the first time, I mean, that's.
Can't believe you. Did you get a stimulus check? The first one? Oh,
yeah.
So yeah, like that 1,200. Well, I think if you broke it down to like daily, like what its value is since they gave it to us, it's like less than
like
$4 a day. It's less than $4 a day. Yeah, it's really gone on way too long.
Oh yeah.
It's funny because like it's funny kind of, and I'm still paying rent, so it's fine. But it's not funny, man. For a lot of people, like it's weird to joke about.
No, shit's fucked up. Like people with kids have it hard right now.
Seriously,
like what do you do? Like if you can't afford a babysitter, like to go out and work, or if you don't have a job and you got to raise kids on unemployment, and you're helping them with school.
Yeah, like, you became a teacher during this shit. It's crazy. I wonder how many parents do you think are gonna like turn to, because this isn't stopping, dude. This is gonna last at least a year, probably longer.
I agree.
So like I'm wondering how many parents do you think are gonna be like, actually homeschooling is not so bad. I learned a lot about how to teach my kid and how to whatever. Like maybe they learned during this time and they're like, more people are gonna start doing that.
Probably less than you think.
You think
so?
I
don't think, yeah.
Because they can't wait to get, like, once school's back, like, get out of my house, get back to normal.
Well, some of that, yeah, but I don't know. Like, parents love their kids, mostly. So when they do, you still don't want to be around them 24/7.
Yeah, so they need some independence and shit.
They need independence. And then school is so much more than just, like, learning the dumb shit they're trying to teach you. It's like responsibility and that's shit. Social. Yeah, you can't replicate that at home. Like the parents are gonna dress up as a different person every day.
Dude, did you ever see that movie 43? Have you seen that shit?
I think so, yeah.
It's
like weird bits. They just do
weird bits with all like these like famous people, and like the one Hugh Jackman has testicles on his chin.
Yeah.
It's the opening one. Okay, but there's one where it's a homeschool family, and like the mom and dad, it's like Naomi
I do
Watts,
remember that. Yeah,
and like he's like at the end he like brings out, like he seems all well adjusted and stuff, and he brings out his like girlfriend, and it's like a mop with like glasses on it. He's like, this is my girlfriend.
That's what this quarantine is going to do to people.
And the dad is like hazing him. And he's like, and the mom is like, it was so weird. It was all like
weren't the mom and dad? Yeah, they were
like they were trying to teach the son like his first kiss. And so like the dad comes in, he's like talking about it. Like he's like, yeah, she's blah, blah, blah. And he's talking about his wife, who is the kid's mom. And it's like, oh my God. I don't know. They made that funny somehow. But like, if they like, if that script was any different, it'd be so fucking weird. You'd be like, what the fuck is happening? That movie goes downhill very fast after. Those early bits are really good, but it gets so bad.
Yeah, it gets weird.
Yeah. Like the Chris Pratt, like the taco farting or pooping one.
I don't remember that. I probably tried to block it out.
He was with Anna Faris, and like she really wanted him to poop on her. And then, like, he's talking with, man, what's that guy's name? I've seen him in.
Don't use your phone. Pull out the PSP.
Get the fucking PSP. What the fuck is it? That guy's name? Like, tall black dude. He like kind of has a lisp. And he's fuck.
What's he been in?
I can't even remember. I've seen him in so many different like obscure, like random things. There's like a background character. Chris Pratt movie 43 scene. What's that guy's name? Because that guy's like, he's the whole bit, basically. It's just like they're out at a barbecue, and this dude is like, Chris Pratt's like, I don't know what to do. My girlfriend wants me to poop on her. And this guy's, he's cooking up like hamburgers and hot dogs. He's like, this is what you got to do. And he's telling him, like, eat this and this and this with this sauce and that's. He's telling him, oh, it's going to give you the best poops. Like, the fuck is that guy's name? Oh, come on with the come on.
True.
They give me like a whole list of everybody's fucking. I don't know these people. We'll just call him a tall black dude who has a lisp sometimes.
You're doing that man a disservice right now.
All right, I'll go find him. No, not you. What?
And I'm gonna be mad when you said he's like obscure. He's probably like a
like,
multi-million.
He's in everything.
Yeah, he has 5 Oscars or whatever.
Well, way to go, Wikipedia. It's like they got all the fucking black people at the end of this list. Jeez.
Oh.
Because I'm looking through like the whole Wikipedia like cast list of this thing, and I'm not seeing this guy. The fuck is he? This is insane. Why? Who knew that Google was a hard thing to do now? I had no idea how hard this would be to search. Is literally.
Okay. I just saw him. I don't know his name.
What the fuck is that guy's name?
I think he's a comedian.
Yeah, he is, but. Oh, JB Smoove? Yeah, there it is. Okay. JB Smoove. Sorry about that, JB. Shout out to JB. Sure. Man, that guy.
Well-respected actor. He's in a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, he's after beginning his career in 1995 on Def Comedy Jam, he was a writer and performer on NBC's Saturday Night Live, and is best known for his recurring roles on HBO's Curb Your Enthusiasm. Okay, all right, we got it. I should probably just leave that up in case I do need to like actually research stuff. The only reason that was so hard to Google was because this movie literally has like, I want to say 75
so
like actors. Yeah, it's like like people like big like Kate Winslet to like fucking Tony Shalhoub's in there too. I don't know. Like Julianne Moore, Hugh Jackman, Johnny Knoxville, Richard Gere, all these, Kristen Bell, Halle Berry.
It's got a lot of people in it.
A lot of people. I'm gonna stop looking at that.
You're just in love with this movie.
I'm really not.
You're like, damn.
I will say, last thing about that movie, there's something really cool that they did. No, this is real though.
Okay.
They released 2 versions of the movie, like one for DVD, and then one. I don't know how they did it even.
They had a PG one up.
No. It wasn't like that. It was the pretense of the thing is like the guy, like the one guy is showing like different clips, like he has different ideas or something, right? It's like Dennis Quaid or something.
I think that's like, the one I saw.
Right, and so that's like the thread that ties all the different clips together. It's just him it's him giving a terrible producer's pitch. But in the other version, it's like there are kids who are like they hacked a stream, so they're watching these clips online, like via some weird hacking. So you can only get. It's weird. The only time I ever watched that version is when I streamed the movie illegally. Like through some weird streaming service.
Maybe they did that on purpose.
Like when that movie was on Netflix, which I think it was, or it was Hulu or whatever.
That's where I saw it.
But that's when they give you like the real, the real.
Maybe they released the pirated version.
I kind of think like it was like they did it on purpose. Like the movie's so bad.
Because games do that. Games will put in like little bits for people who hack their game or download it illegally.
How do they know that though? That's weird.
I don't know. I mean, they must put it out because, like, as a developer, you know people are gonna, you know that people are gonna torrent it, like get it illegally.
Right.
So
I guess it's kind of like steering into it. Like, yeah, it makes sense.
yeah. There's a really good horror movie. It's called VHS, and they do a good job at having that like the main plot, and then there's bits throughout it.
That's on Netflix, isn't it? Or there's like
Maybe.
a weird version of it or something.
Maybe.
I remember seeing a Netflix recommendation for like VHS DVDs or something. I don't know. It was like the sequel or something. I don't know.
That's how they name all the subsequent movies. They do VHS,
Laserdisc,
VHS DVD, VHS DVD Blu-ray.
Yeah, VHS hologram. You know,
that movie is hella good. It's like the main plot is these like three guys are trying to break into this house to find a tape of them like mugging somebody or something.
Important.
And this house is just filled with VHSs and like a TV and a VCR. And they're just going through the tapes to try and find the one they're trying to steal. Mm-hmm. And as they pop in a new tape, it goes into that story.
And they're all like creepy and weird, right?
Yeah. That shit's good.
I like that. I heard about that one, but I heard recently. Did you see Hereditary? That's what it's called, right?
Yeah. I saw that one.
I heard that was like my friends told me that's the scariest movie they ever saw. I haven't seen it, but it's you don't think it was scary, or you just didn't like it?
Both. I didn't. And most horror people will say like it's pretty good, but it didn't do much for me.
See, I want to watch it, but it's really weird. So I couldn't find it on Netflix or anything, and I started streaming it like last week sometime, and it was doing that thing with like the stop thing. You had to pause it to let it load kind of thing.
It was buffering,
Yeah, it took forever. But so I watched like maybe the first 15 minutes, and I got up far enough to the point where it's like, okay, there's a dead grandma. It's gonna be some weird demon stuff like that, and then I had to stop it. But part of me wasn't. I was like, I like scary movies a lot, but my grandma died like I think like a month ago or something, and so the only time it would ever freak me out is like about a ghost story is about like a dead grandma thing, and like that literally just happened. Yeah. So I needed like a little bit of time for that anyways. But something different stopped me from watching it was like my roommate was on acid, and he's like walking up and he's like telling me, he's like, dude, there's something in my room.
I don't like that at all.
So I paused. I was like, pause that movie. I was like, actually, X out of that shit. I'm not watching that tonight. You know?
Yeah, that shit's cursed. What the fuck?
He's talking to me about it, and I'm like, he's like, man, there's this thing in there. And I'm like, have you ever felt it before? He's like, no. And I'm like, do you think it has something to do with the acid that you're on? He's like, yeah, I'm on acid. And I'm like, oh, well, so is it like,
yeah,
are you conscious of that? He's like, yeah, but it feels really weird in there. And then, anyways, I was just, he was on acid.
Did you go in there?
No, fuck no, dude. I'm not. No, I told him I was there for emotional support. I told him if he wanted to chill with me in here, like he's welcome to, like in my room.
That's
I was like, yeah. I'm not. What am I, a fucking exorcist? What am I gonna do? I'm Jewish.
You can go in there, show him it's okay.
I did not think about that at all. I didn't
he
think
probably
about that
wants to be in his room. Like
I didn't think about that at all. I was like.
No, but you were still supportive though.
I was trying to be, I was like, stay in here with me or watch Shark Tank or something and like take your mind off.
Yeah, just chill, yeah.
Because I've tripped enough. Like I can be a good guru, like help someone out. But he also, the way he said it was creepy though. Like he was making me like, I don't want to go in that room because he's on acid, but it also, he might be actually feeling some weird shit. Like I don't discount that stuff at all. Like just because like I can goof on scary movies and make fun of them, whatever, it doesn't mean like I put it out there to the fucking universe. I'm like, I believe in ghosts.
I want no parts.
I don't want you to freak me out. Leave me alone, So that there could be like that applies to like leprechauns on rainbows.
But it's already in your house though. Like if it's in his room, I don't think it's locked to his room. I mean, I don't know how the spirit world works.
That's why it terrified me. Like that's why I was like, all right, I'm gonna stay right here and just
pretend this didn't happen.
It's just weird the way stuff gets in your head, dude. It's like because it's like the unknown
that,
he can torture you. It's like I went outside later that night to smoke a cigarette in my backyard,
and she was looking a little different. Yeah,
it's so dark. There's like a time of night where like it's weird. Like at like 3, like around 3 at night, it's like it starts to lighten up because the moon and or whatever it is. It's like kind of more bluey. It's not pitch black, but like from like midnight to like 2, it's like just pitch black back there. And I went out there and I'm just like, oh man, you're seeing like some shit movie. You hear something over there, it's just some dumb fucking cat or something, and then just like,
oh yeah, it could be anything. But once you have it in your brain,
yeah, it's just it plays with you, man. And but it's the darkness that really is like, it's just so.
Oh, plenty of like grown ass adults are afraid of the dark.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like you're looking at a white canvas. A white canvas, you can do anything with it, right? You can add any color, you can paint anything you want, make a beautiful picture, or you can make a mess. But like in the darkness, it's like the same thing. Like there's the freedom of like anything could be in there. Like that could be there could be anything in that painting, and it could be a fucking tiger jumping out at your face right now. Like
could be a tiger in New York in your backyard.
It could be a tiger painting a picture of you in New York.
Could be.
It could be a lady backing up her into a truck.
That was nuts, dude. I still can't get over it. It was just so casual. She was like at a calm speed, like just backing into his truck.
I see that like once or twice a day here, though. But it's more for like parallel parking. But so they're not like, they're just moving it a little bit. But people definitely hit other cars like every single day.
Oh yeah. It's got to happen there. It's just too tight there. Some of those roads are fucking ridiculous. Our Uber driver almost got in a crash or something. Do you remember that?
Oh.
I don't think it was a crash, but it was like
they're
enough to worry about.
Yeah,
it was like, oh no, why did they do that?
Yeah, that's the thing about Uber freaks me out because I could be any dude. Like he's like, I don't know you. Like, are you qualified to be a driver? He's like, yeah, I've been driving for 6 days.
Yeah. I'm not too worried about that.
Yeah, you got seatbelts.
I mean, yeah, they can't kidnap me if I have seatbelts. I thought you meant like kidnapping, like they were going to do something.
Oh, I mean that too, but
like
I meant like driving ability. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why you get the good ratings. They got 5 stars or whatever.
I've never not given 5 stars though. But I guess I never had a bad Uber ride really.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say there's definitely bad Uber drivers, and then they just stop. Because if you get a bad enough profile, why would you keep going?
Yeah, because you can never get customers, right?
Yeah. Nobody's going out of their way to.
Would they like? Does the star system show up? Like, say I'm looking for a ride somewhere, and there's like 2 cars nearby me who can pick me up, and one guy's got like 2 stars, and the other's got like 4. Like, I can decide. Like, is that?
I think so.
I've never seen that option. Like, to me, it's always like the closest guy.
Maybe not. Yeah, maybe it doesn't show the stars before it. But
I'm not sure.
I thought it did.
Like, you would think that would be a good way for like us as the customer to rate. Is like, oh well, he's only got 2 stars. Maybe I don't want him driving me. You know, but
right, yeah.
But also the star system isn't based on driver safety. It's not necessarily like it's part of that, but also cleanliness and like, you know, how fast they took you to the place, whatever.
Yeah.
If their music was too loud. So it doesn't really the star system doesn't really tell you anything, I guess.
No, but I'm sure they like stop allowing you to drive if your ratings are too bad.
They have to do something like that.
Yeah.
Or the algorithm limits what you can do because of it, maybe. I don't know, like maybe. Automatically.
I'd be willing to bet they just cut you. Like, sorry, you can't drive for this app.
You can't drive, period.
Yeah. We're taking your license.
Not only can you not drive with Uber, but you lost your license too.
And it's because you played the radio too loud. Has nothing to do with your driving. He's
a pilot from India. He's like, I've been flying planes for 45 years.
Yeah, I'm a god driver, but you didn't like my music. So
my 6 kids are going to Harvard.
They're going to be so disappointed that I lost my driving
I can't pick them up from school now. Oh, man.
From Harvard?
Yeah. He said,
you're going to pick your kids up from Harvard? You drop them off and pick them up every day?
Yeah, well, they're only 12.
Oh.
That's how the fucking Indians do it, dude. Yeah,
that's true.
That's true. If anytime you're gonna see like a high school age kid in fucking Harvard, it's in fucking Indian or some kind of Asian.
It could be any foreigner. I feel like they just come here
true,
and they're
that's
just
true.
way smarter.
It's because they have
They
like
just
different
care
value
more.
system. Yeah, they care about like bettering themselves in education and stuff. It's pretty sad that like we really did become that like NASCAR, like, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sitting here like I crush beers all the time, but still like I'm like I don't even consume like entertainment the same way like they want us to. Like I don't watch fucking Netflix or anything like that anymore. Really, it's like YouTube, just random like independent like dummies out there making shit. Yeah, I like to learn a lot, but I also watch like dumb pranks and stuff and like just people goofing on shit or like parkour videos, whatever. It serves no purpose. But some of those things you get parkour. There's still, dude. So man, I go down rabbit holes. There's some guys who do crazy shit though.
You know what I found out the other day? What swing dancing was. Do you know what that is?
Isn't that where like you trade your husband and wife and then you like
yeah, couples? I think you go there and you just dance with random people. And you wear like funny outfits. Like there's themes.
Oh, but like it's not like swinging like what couples do.
Like with your partners. I don't think so.
Yeah. Swing dancing is like, isn't that where like ballroom dancing, like they swing it around and stuff or something?
No.
Oh, like, what is that, like the hoedown or something? I literally have no idea.
Maybe. I don't know. Clearly, I don't know enough to talk about every dance move that's existed. But to my knowledge, you go there and you just dance with random people and you wear like goofy outfits. Or you don't have to wear goofy outfits. You could wear whatever too. Like sometimes goofy? There's themes.
Like Halloween, like dressing up weird, or like you dress up nice? Like what? Like goofy, like do you wear like weird hats and like eye patches and shit?
Vest day, like come in your finest vest for this swing party.
Okay.
And then people will go there with their partner or without their partner and just dance with random people.
And just swing. I'm into it. Are you doing that?
No. Oh. I was actually appalled. I was like, please, Lord, tell me people aren't actually doing this.
So did you get brought to a thing like that?
No. It was, I think it was a bit on like Family Guy. And and I like looked over to Emily. I was like, that is nuts. I was like dying. I was like, I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, that's so funny. And she said, that happens. That's a real thing. I'm like, no. I was so disgusted. Like, no. No, it doesn't. That's not real.
I'm surprised, but like you're the dancer. Like you're the like,
yeah. I used to dance. Like
you're the guy on the floor getting all the attention.
You don't even
swing around people.
No, not that. I don't need that kind of attention. I want respectable people's attention.
You dress up like Aladdin and have a genie like follow you and start like swinging, like you know.
Never.
Do like
I could never. I was.
What the fuck was that?
You did it.
I don't know. I saw my reflection and I was like,
you're disappointed in yourself. You were like, this is what I've become.
Yeah, handicap parking spot.
Oh no.
Yeah. Man.
Another thing, magic. Like there's adults out there that like get excited when there's like a magic thing happening.
Like magician or
like look at my card trick. And then there's like grown ass people like
they're like
oh, does he do it? Like, oh my god.
That's like fireworks.
We haven't evolved past that. Like, come on. I sound like a hater, I guess.
No,
I probably do.
To me, fireworks are way worse though, because that's like whoa.
It's like whoa, flashy lights. God,
it's so beautiful. Really, it's the same thing you saw 45
It's pollution.
Years ago. And it's loud, and it scares dogs and cats and military veterans. literally, so many people freak out about fireworks.
It's true,
dude.
I've seen cool fireworks where I'm like, oh, that's cool. Even now, like if I were to YouTube like grand finale of a fireworks thing,
Sure.
I'd probably be like, yeah, there was a couple good ones in there.
But
If
it's
a magician showed up to me while I'm enjoying my Applebee's chicken tenders, and they're like, "Here's pick a card, any card," I would be heated. I would be upset. Like, sir, I'm trying to enjoy my chicken tendies.
But except the
Please
card
leave.
the card you haven't even chosen yet is already inside your chicken tender, and the guy's like, wait.
You're gonna want to see this one.
Yeah.
No, he like turns his back with all his cards. He turns back and they're all chicken tenders.
He's like, do you want some more?
Yeah, I bet you want these now. You like magic now, don't you? No, fuck
No, leave my chicken alone.
Do you think you would enjoy like a magic show?
I feel like I kind of, not that kind of magic, but like David Blaine's like street magic stuff. I watched that on YouTube. That guy is insane. Like sometimes like it's just he does it so close to your face and he still wows people. Yeah. Like I just want to be there in the room with my eyes where there's no camera tricks involved to watch that shit. That maybe the biggest reason I want to see it is to be like, gotcha.
Debunk.
Yeah. Although I have heard like he was just on Joe Rogan a few like months ago or something, and he was like, they're talking about it the other day, and he's like, yeah, when he was here, really like you're watching him, he's like doing it right there, and like, and you just, it's gone. Like he just makes things disappear. Like it's like to them that's like it really is like magic. Like he's that good at the sleight of hand. So
I can appreciate when you're that good at it. I guess I mean like the top hat guy with the fucking
that's
the baton and
like
cape.
The really overly produced magician.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Like Siegfried and Roy with the tiger and shit, like at the Las Vegas show. Like I would never go to that shit. You kidding?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I was the kid where like when I was like 8, I was like, I love I was like, I wanted to like, I was so into Houdini and all that stuff. I liked magic a lot, and so I always got these different magic kits and stuff as a kid.
Yeah. As a kid, it's great. Yeah. It's like, it's entertaining. It's fun. Yeah.
But even being that kid, like growing up, like
you
to go to a Las Vegas show, like
them.
it's too flashy. Like that's why David Blaine's cool. He literally just walks up to people like waiting for the subway or something. He's like, hey, hey, you want to see a trick? They're like, what? Like, who are you? He's like, look, he's just like, look, and then he's like stabs his finger through his hand or some shit, and they're like, what the fuck? And he's like, yeah, it's cool. I'm David Blaine.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm on so much acid right now, dude.
There's a demon in my bedroom.
Yeah.
But my roommate won't come help me.
He's actually very rude for that. I still hate him.
Yeah. Pretty cool stuff. But I kind of saw a magic show. I saw, Derren Brown? No. He's this British dude, bald, mentalist. I wouldn't say magician, but he does like small, like kind of like magician-y things, but it's mostly like the whole mentalism and like playing with the crowd kind of thing where it's like you're laughing at mentalism.
Mentalist and mentalism. I was gonna let the mentalist slide. Yeah,
that's what they call him.
That's great.
Like it's that's not what
it's a funny word. It's a funny word. That's
it's not what he would call himself either. Like I just don't know what else to call that, like magic. Like, but basically he can like look into the crowd and like he can plant seeds in the crowd's mind where like at the end like the big reveal is like this thing and you're like,
he was over here this whole time or something.
Well, he does shit like that too, but like it's all about this. It's more psychology magic than like he's telling you to your face. Like
I would like that.
He's telling you to the audience what he's doing when he's doing it, and you're still like literally shocked when it happens because you're like, wait, he was right there and he switched places with that gorilla. He said like, watch for the gorilla that walks behind the stage, and so we're watching for the gorilla the whole time, and so we don't even notice that he's switched out already and he's in that gorilla costume, and we're like, what? Like I saw that live. My parents took me there for my birthday last year, I think. Yeah. And, this last September. And I was like, it was just super lucky. He was like on Broadway or something.
That sounds cool. Yeah.
It was a cool show. And the big like finale was like, they had these posters along the hallway going up to the seats. So it's like, Broadway. So it's the big stands kind of thing, or it's off Broadway, but whatever, like big stage thing. so tall balconies and stuff. And just going up the staircases to go up to the stairs, there's all these posters and stuff, and nobody thought anything of it, right? But then after you see the finale, which is like taking a random grouping of people, like the way he makes random people is he throws out a frisbee into the audience, and whoever catches it has to throw it again, and then that person will answer or will do something. So it's super random, and he ends up like having people spell out like certain weird letters, and it ends up spelling out this whole thing. And then when you're on the walk down, leaving the show, going down the stairs, we see the posters, and we're like, oh, because like those were all subliminal messages that whole time that have to do with the big finale reveal. And so when you see the posters, you're like, oh, holy shit, like that bit was in there the whole time. It's really fucking cool, man.
That's cool.
Yeah, Derren Brown on YouTube. He's got a ton of stuff on YouTube. He's on Netflix too, actually. He's got 2 things on Netflix, but the one that I remember most was when he like convinces. It's about the psychology of convincing someone to kill another person, or like pushing someone far enough that they would actually kill someone. And the idea, I think it's called The Push, and it's about getting someone to push a person off of the edge of a building. I might have heard about that, yeah. So I was telling my friend about it, and he's like, it sounds very overly produced. Like, there's no way that would ever happen. And yeah, the guy's on a harness and all this stuff. But the one guy they're tricking, they hired like hundreds of actors to come and like play up this whole event and just like completely manipulate the situation and trick just one guy and fuck with him for science or whatever.
He did it, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, it turns out at the very end, you watch the whole thing, and then they're like, by the way, we did this with 4 other people, and they show the results of like everyone. And so I think like 2 people pushed, and then the main guy we watched the whole time, like he couldn't do it. He's like started crying. He's like, I can't do it. And he quits, whatever. But then it's fucking, to me, it's like Survivor. Like, I know a lot of it's produced, but it's still entertaining, and like there's still a lot of real like or heart, or like there is still conscience at play, even though it's super. I can tell it's a lot of it's overly produced, but some of it's real. You know what I mean? Instead
I like
of like
that, the mind manipulation shit. That's cool.
Yeah, dude, he's on YouTube. He's fucking cool as shit. I like that guy. Science, magic, but I would never want to see a magic show, to answer your question.
Okay, yeah.
But I do, by the way, I have a hat and a rabbit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. It's weird how warm it is here, dude.
It's warm right now?
Oh, for November 20th or whatever the date is, it's like 50 or something, probably.
Oh.
It should be closer to probably like 30s or something. Like it should be cold.
I think it was like mid 40s today, and it was cold to me. That shit was trash.
Well, because Olympia has that wet cold though. Like it's like it gets.
And we were right next to the water. Shit's garbage.
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 Goodbye.
Have you ever had a In-N-Out, the burger joint?
Isn't that like California only?
Yeah, I think there's one in Oregon now, but they just opened one up in Colorado, and there was a 12-hour wait, according to a tweet.
Okay. Sounds like they're out of business already. Like you ran out of your whole stock. Yeah.
But imagine having a 12-hour wait for a subpar burger
that you could eat in like a minute. Yeah.
That shit is garbage.
Have you had In-N-Out?
Yeah.
And you don't like it?
No. It's not good.
We had Shake Shack, right? When you were right?
No. I don't think so.
We did, didn't we? I feel like I took you to Shake Shack.
I feel like we exclusively had pizza on my request. We had a really good street food. We had Chinese food.
We didn't go to that outdoor Shake Shack, really?
Oh, we did. Yes, we did. I'm tripping. Yeah.
That's what I thought we did. But
we did.
But to me, that because I've only ever heard of In-N-Out, and the whole thing is like the the beef the beef between In-N-Out and Shake Shack, because it's like the West Coast East Coast thing.
Oh, okay.
So I've only ever had Shake Shack, which to me is super good. They make good burgers, but it's very expensive.
I don't remember it all that vividly. I think I was distracted by the squirrel that was there. Honestly.
Oh yeah, I remember that
squirrel that was like trolling everybody, like, give me some food. He'd get like this close to your food and be like, please, sir, can I have some more? But yeah, In-N-Out is one of those spots that people like to put in like top 3 food chains. It is, and you say it's garbage. Trash. Okay. Yeah,
good to know.
It's like, it's just subpar. It's not good.
I've seen them like on like the cooking shows on YouTube. It's like they talk about it in like the animal style or whatever, where they add all the extra like cooked peppers.
Yeah, I guess I don't do like extras like that, so maybe I missed that experience. But
I mean, if you don't like the base burger, then like you're not gonna.
Probably not.
Shit's not gonna help. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care for all that extra fancy stuff either. Like, just give me maybe some bacon and like cheese, and what else do you need?
Yeah.
What else do you fucking need?
Nothing.
Dude, have you tried that?
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out. Yeah, we just trashed it. Like, sponsored by.
They forgave us quick.
Yeah. Have you tried the Beyond stuff, like the Beyond Burger and like the fake shit? People are telling me they're like.
I hear they're pretty good though.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Like more and more people are telling me that stuff. So
I think McDonald's is coming out with one, and they call it something funny. It's called McPlant.
Yep, that's a good marketing.
Oh my god!
I think someone just told me Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut is starting to do their toppings.
I saw
have an option for that.
There's a Beyond sausage pizza or something, which might be good. I think Pizza Hut's pretty garbage though.
Yeah, it's beyond me. Oh. I don't even think. I think they might have Pizza Hut here, but like only like the mini stores, and not like an actual place.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I think I've only ever seen one.
Probably can't sit down. There might be like 2 tables.
It's like a countertop and like you get it and go kind of thing. It's like an In-N-Out.
It doesn't do anything for me. Pizza Hut is not good.
You like Domino's better than Pizza Hut?
Way better.
Dude, I was just talking to my friends about this last night. Do you remember when Domino's, like back in the day, they're like everyone used to say that they tasted like the box it came in, like it tasted like cardboard.
Yeah.
And then like now it seems like even like 5-10 years later, like they're still steering into that as the marketing like campaign. It's like it'll be like doesn't taste like the box anymore, you know?
No, I haven't seen any of that. But I remember the big recipe change when they added the like garlic shit to the crust.
Oh yeah.
That's when it got really good.
Yeah, the game changed.
Yeah, it became really good.
They have like pretzel crust for some shit. I'm like, can I get that on every thing?
I've never had that on a pizza.
I've never had it either. I want it. But it was only on some like fancy special thing that like I didn't want.
I like the stuffed crust. Put some cheese in that shit.
Yeah, that's good use of the crust, yeah. I don't think they let you do that for the build your own pizza thing.
I don't think Domino's has it at all.
Oh, you gotta go to Pizza Hut.
Never that.
You gotta go to In-N-Out or
Little C's. Yeah, In-N-Out. Hello, make me a pizza with stuffed crust.
It'll only take 12 hours.
Yeah. And it'll taste like shit.
Sick. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah. What else is cool? What my dad sent me a text the other day. He's like, I ripped my taint, and I was like, all right. And you know, I thought it was.
You said all right.
Oh, I thought he was just joking or something, because my dad texts me really weird things sometimes. And then I'm like, okay, like what's going on? He's like, I was riding my bike. He's got like the home bike, you know, it's the one where you sit there, you pedal like this, you know, just sit in a chair.
Oh yeah.
Like forward pedal or whatever.
Yeah.
And so he's like, yeah, I was doing that. I guess my dad lost like 20 pounds in the last like couple of weeks because he's been riding this bike a lot. I'm like, great,
congratulations.
Man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
but he said he's been doing like 15 to 18 miles a day on the thing. Like he just puts on YouTube
Damn.
and just goes. And then I'm like, okay, and then I guess he split his taint and he had to go to the
too hard.
He went way too. He's like them, and he's like a one track mind kind of thing. He gets obsessive about shit. And then he split his taint. He had to go to the doctor, and I couldn't help but laugh because like it's funny. Like a taint, it's just a funny place to have like something bad happen. But then my mom was explaining.
It's really bad though, I'm sure.
Yeah, my mom was like, it was like a rash at first, but then she was like, it literally became a cut. Like she's like, it split. And I was like, that's the most. I was like, I went from laughing to like almost throwing up. Like, I'm like, dude, no way.
That is awful.
And then I just hear him in the background. And he's he's saying it like a champ, but he's like, it hurts to walk. Like, oh man!
You hear him moaning and groaning in the background.
Like,
it's like life is so hard now, and you're like, ha, fucking stupid.
And my mom was, because she said something about like the doctor was like, you have to like keep an eye on it and do the antiseptic whatever and make sure it doesn't get infected. And I was like, you don't want a tainted taint. You can't miss the joke opportunity.
That's a good one. That must be awful though, like applying ointment down there and it's like open.
Yeah. That's what he said. He's like, and I'm like, man, I don't wish that on my worst enemy.
Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah,
but I'm sure he's on the downward. He's on the recovery though.
Yeah, he's doing better now. Yeah. But I think he's like a little upset about he can't bike anymore for right now. Like, which I get. Like, it's really good.
That shit's annoying.
Yeah,
like
you're finally doing something good for yourself. You're getting healthier and everything, and then like this shit happens. Like, come on, man.
That's happened to me with boxing a couple times. I split my taint.
You what?
I split my taint.
You wait. You what?
I split my taint boxing.
That literally happened to you boxing?
No, it was a bit. I couldn't get it out.
Because for a second I was like, I thought you were serious, and I was like concerned, like, no way you can do that boxing.
That's what I was going for. Yeah, I'm just sitting there punching. Oops.
Oh man.
But no, and it is a real thing though. When I was boxing, getting into boxing, I would fuck my knuckles up, like because my gloves didn't fit right, or I wasn't using like wraps, so it would just fuck my knuckles up. They would get opened up, and then I couldn't box for like weeks. So I would just get out of it. I'm like, man, like I have to let my knuckle heal. Right. And then by that time, I've already been, fucking.
Yeah, you're out of the habit.
Games. Yeah, I'm not focused on boxing at all. So it's just
that sucks. It's hard to keep up. That's the same shit happens to me when I'm trying to like keep in shape and work out, and I'm like, oh, my arms have been hurting, my back's hurting. I'll take a couple of days off. Then you like.
That's from going too hard. Like when you're trying to get into like any kind of exercise or sport, you got to ease into it. So you're not you can't just go 100% the first day.
That's
even though you want to.
Yeah. It's just hard to like even if you start off at like a slow pace, like it's hard to then ramp up because just to me, I'll be like, oh no, but I like that pace. So I'll keep doing that. Like,
I'll just stay at the slow.
Yeah, like do 10 push-ups every day instead of 30 or whatever.
Instead of ramping it up.
Yeah. But that's just me being lazy. So.
Well, it's crazy how these like multi-millionaire athletes, they'll get an injury and then it's for some of them it's a wrap. Like they're just done.
For their career, you mean?
Yeah. To spend all that time becoming like a fucking well-oiled machine of a person.
It's crazy.
To go out like that sucks.
But it's also kind of like, isn't that part of the job? It's like that risk is there for every player.
Yeah, for sure.
Like especially like football or something like.
But there's been star like college athletes that haven't made like the big bucks yet. They're like number one for the draft. They have like a bright future, and then they'll get in like a car wreck or something, and then it's all over.
That sucks. Like it's one thing to get hurt playing football and like doing the sport
during the sport,
but like outside of that to get hit by a car, fuck.
Yeah,
that sucks.
That shit sucks,
man. I feel like
and athletes get serious depression from that shit. Like it fucks them up.
From not being able to play?
Yeah.
Yeah, I for sure. It's just having your dream ripped away from you.
Yeah.
Right? Like, yeah.
It's tough to recover from.
I bet a lot of those guys, like, that's, like, you don't get to be that good at something without, like, putting everything, like, everything you have into it for your whole life.
Absolutely.
So to have that taken away because of a stupid injury or something is like,
yeah,
I imagine.
or something completely out of your control, like
Yeah.
somebody sideswipes you on the road. That shit's
See,
nuts.
I mean, that could be said, man, I knock on wood and every day. I'm not, like, religious, so I don't, like, praise God or anything, but I think about shit like that all the time. Like, you could just slip going down the stairs, and that's the last.
It happened to anybody.
Anytime,
yeah.
And I'm not like a NFL like superstar or anything, but I got passions, I got ambitions and stuff.
If you were to lose your right arm or something, like
right, yeah,
yeah,
dude, that would suck. Yeah,
that would be fucked up.
And same for like any other person out there. Like some dude could just like get his hand cut off in a machine. He's like, he wanted to be like a pianist or something, and now it's like, fuck, man. Yeah. So
that was real. You gotta appreciate your time while you have it.
Yeah, and also something about like everybody's got their own thing. That was like, I had this epiphany when at work one time in Washington. I was like, some lady was asking me like, where's your cans of dog food? I'm like, they're literally what? Like, I was like, what brand? Like, she couldn't see. I'm like, to me, and it was in that moment because I was like, you're fucking special.
It's right there.
You're really a special person to ask me that. But in that moment, I was like, you know what? She might be a math genius. She might be a concert pianist. She might have
could be,
specialties in other things, and just common sense and using her eyeballs in a store might not be one of those things. Yeah. But it was that moment where I really, because I wanted to be like, you, like in that moment, I wanted to like strangle her, be like, you fucking idiot. But then I was just like, man, people are different, and like she could be really smart in other ways that I'm dumb at, So
yeah,
it was an eye-opening thing for me. But
that's a slippery slope because I feel like common sense should be more common.
Be at the top, yeah.
Yeah,
but
it is tough.
Still, it's like about giving the people the benefit of the doubt, kind of thing.
Yeah,
it's like,
true. Yeah,
they might be good people. Even that lady backing up into that dude's truck, it's like, she
could have saved 10 orphans.
yeah, exactly.
Earlier. Yeah.
But that's what I mean. And any chance you get sideswept, you fall down the stairs, whatever. These people, like, if I died tomorrow, I can't finish telling my story, and I don't even have a will. Like, nothing. Like, nobody would ever know anything. Like, and same with like this lady. Like, if she's a concert pianist, it's like, oh, if she just dropped dead, it's like the last thing I'm thinking is like, oh, you're dumb. You can't even find dog food. But like, she's in there, like, there are whole thousands of people who are like, we'll never hear her play again or something, like.
Yeah.
So.
Or like a celebrity passes, and you have no idea who they are, but they have millions of followers.
Right. That happens all the time. I'm like, who? Oh.
Yeah.
But then when it's a big person too, you're like, oh shit. Like, I remember when Robin Williams died, my dad took it like personally. He was like really upset about. I was like,
he was a star. He was fucking huge. He was phenomenal. He was great.
Yeah, and like just to see like those, it's guys like that, like the goofiest, like most like affable, like funny guys are like the ones who have like that severe depression and stuff. Like, man, that's an eye-opener for sure. Yeah,
super real. Yeah,
talk to your weird friends. That's the lesson.
The funniest guys, dude. You better talk to them.
They need the help. Yeah, because they're like, I wasn't joking that one time when I said I wanted to hang myself.
All those times I brought up suicide, you didn't really get it, but
I know I'm very funny, but
yeah, but please help.
Yeah, I need an intervention.
That shit's super serious, though.
It's just
yeah.
It might be too serious for dog's teeth.
Maybe, but you gotta appreciate people while they're here for sure. Make sure they're all right. It's important.
It is, dude. It's hard to stay in touch. I get it. Like, for people like our age, I don't know. No one likes talking on the phone really, but
yeah, that is rough because I like talking on the phone.
Yeah, I don't mind talking on the phone. As long as the person I'm talking to has something to say. Like,
Yeah.
that's why you and I, we talk on the, we talk on the phone. It's just like, it's like
hours go by. We're like, wait, what even happened?
that's why we started the podcast. Aside from like people telling us in Washington like that we should do one, like I noticed when we were on one of those long phone calls, I was like, why aren't we just filming this? And like, you know, because we're like making jokes and like goofing around.
Yeah, there's funny shit going on.
Yeah, we're fucking goofberries.
Goobers.
Goobs.
Goob.
Yeah. Yes.
Quite.
Dude, I babysat my nephew the other day, and just for like a few hours, but he had his morning nap, and my sister's like, if he wakes up early from his nap, you have to like take him into our bed and like lay down with him like on your chest and like, you know, pet him like a dog basically and be like, you know, it's okay, go back to sleep, whatever.
Yeah.
And so he of course he did that. Like at the exact time they said, they're like, it's usually around 1:30.
That's
1:30 on the dot. He's like a clock. He's like up crying for them, and he's shocked because it's me. I'm like, got this gross beard.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not.
He's gonna have PTSD.
Exactly. And he started crying. He's like, Mommy, Daddy. I'm like, they're not here, dude. But you got me. And so I take.
You're like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I really
I'm here with you.
I really am. Like, I don't know what to do. And so I took him into the bed, did what they told me, and he's like, he's going back to sleep. He's crying and like thrashing on top of me, but he finally goes back to sleep. And then like he sleeps for another like 15, 20 minutes, and then he finally wakes up. And about that time, it's like after 2 or something. And my sister's like, yeah, once he wakes up, then he can be up getting some snacks or whatever. So he wakes up. The first thing he does is like, he just like, you feel him just like come awake. He lifts his head. And he turns over, and then he starts bashing me with his butt, and he yells at me, Uncle Butt Cheek, and he bashes, because that's like my nickname now. So yeah, he calls, I don't know how he remembers, because there's no way my sister is there being like reminding him like, okay, Uncle Butt Cheek's coming over later, like, come on, you know, I mean, I hope not.
That's hella funny.
So he remembers me as Uncle Butt Cheek. But
how did you get that nickname? Were you like twerking around him or something?
No, someone someone said the word to him, and he's like a parrot now. He's like mimicking like different words. Okay. So he thought, because when we people laugh when he said butt cheek, so he thinks it's a really great word to say now. So it's because he likes seeing people laugh. Yeah. And so he's like butt cheek, and then I became Uncle Butt Cheek for some reason, and that's, you know, that's what I am. But
that's great.
I got him to say cowabunga. Like we were playing with like, like little like surfboard like and whatever, and he's like, dude, he's so good. He's like, cow. Actually, dude, I'll play you the video. How will this work?
It might work.
You should hear it, yeah.
Owen, can you say cowabunga, dude? Cowabunga, dude.
Aww. So cute.
So cute, dude.
That's awesome.
He said cowabunga, dude. Oh man,
that's great.
Yeah, that guy is so cool. It was so weird. He was telling me like how to do, like he was telling me how to babysit him. He's 2. He's like, he was telling me.
He's a genius.
Really, like he was telling me, because we were playing with the Play-Doh, and I got like a little bowl of snacks for him, like some crackers, and he's like, crackers have to stay over here, and I'm filling in some words. He doesn't say all of this, but he's like, crackers here, and Play-Doh's on this side, because like you can't mix them, because like I guess my sister told him like, you know, we don't want you eating around your Play-Doh or whatever. Which, dude, I would have never thought of, but makes total 100% sense.
For sure,
So he's telling me that. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. Like, it's so funny, dude.
You're like sticking fucking forks in the sockets. He's like, we don't do that here. Mama said forks don't go in sockets. And you're like, ooh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was not the favorite child.
Well,
dude, I had a kid do that before at daycare. When I was at high school, I worked at after school daycare thing, and this kid took pipe cleaners. Remember those things, the colorful like arts and crafts? He took a pipe cleaner and stuck it in the electrical outlet, and then like, what is that stuff? It's like felt, like on the inside of or on the outside of
something
that,
like that, yeah.
metal wire. So
Yeah.
the felt, like, he was holding it like this and put it into the socket, and the felt, it gets hot as shit, right? It burnt all of the felt into his hand, and then like
Whoa.
I burnt him too because it's metal, and gave him like a shock kind of. And then like he let go, but I saw him doing it, like in the motion putting it in, it was like time slowed down, and I was like, Ben, no! And then he let go, and I was like, looked at his hand, it was all black from the felt, and like, oh god, dude.
Yeah, that's.
And he was screaming. I'm like,
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
screaming. I was yelling at him. I'm like, you idiot! Like what? Like he was 8. He was like, I'm like, I had way younger
Well,
kids.
you were a teen also.
Yeah, I was like 15
So you're like,
or something.
God, what are you doing?
But we had like 6-year-olds there too. Like this kid's 8. I'm like, you're not even the youngest kid
You're
here.
not
like,
the dumbest one
you're
here.
not the dumbest one here. You're fucking around. Come on, man.
You
Also, that kid, he
plug
wasn't
those
dumb.
sockets up though around kids.
Yeah,
they're gonna do stupid shit.
Who would have known?
There's
that?
high schoolers that are shoving pens in fucking outlets. Doesn't matter how old you are.
Now they are, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same
Our
generation.
generation would never.
It's the same generation. I wonder if that kid must be like 20 years old now or something. Holy shit.
He's a grown ass man.
Holy shit.
He probably thinks back to you like abusing him about the outlet.
Why wouldn't he just let me put more in? Oh, I was doing it for science.
Yeah. You never know.
There's so many cool stories about that place, dude. It was insane. I had a little girl who got
Kids
stuck.
are actively the best and the worst. Like
it's impossible to be if they're in like superposition. It's like at the same time the worst and the best.
They're just so wholesome, and like you're molding them. They take in so much information.
Yeah.
And then they'll just like shit on your head while you're asleep.
They have really unique perspectives on shit too sometimes, but then they'll fuck with you. It's
They start painting on the walls and shit. Sharpie on your favorite, I don't know, anything on your jewelry. He's just
you can get them like the safe for the wall like markers, but they'll still use the Sharpie instead.
Oh yeah.
They know
like,
it's
this
like
is
a
the
dog.
one.
It's like a really smart dog.
I'll
like
try and push
collie.
you.
Yeah. But dude, I'll never forget. This is my last story about that shit. There's this girl. I worked at the JCC in Delaware, and there's this girl who, after school camp thing, whatever, she got stuck inside of a chair. It was one of those like, just like a regular chair with like the
plastic ones.
Yeah, plastic one where in between the back, like a back of the butt and the lower back is open. Yeah. So she got stuck in like where the lower back would go, kind of thing. And she's like, a 7-year-old girl. She's skinny and small. She's like, she could easily
freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, but it's like, putting your head between the banisters on like, on a staircase.
Yeah,
kids doing that. You get it in, but then getting it out is like doesn't your ears don't go that way or whatever. You gotta like oil them up or something.
Yeah.
But this girl was like, she was so freaking out and scared, and I could not stop laughing. I was like, you fucking put yourself in. You should get it out. Like she was crying, and I was dying laughing.
You sound like a savage back then.
Dude, I wasn't the only one. Because also this girl was.
Now you're like, I was peer pressured into laughing. Everybody else was laughing.
No. I might have started the laughing because this girl was like a nightmare. She was not a good kid. She was really, like you said earlier, they're good and bad at both. Like she was only ever bad. For us at least, she sucked. But so seeing her get stuck in a chair was like, it was like vindication, or it's like justice. It was like, haha, you fucking idiot.
You deserve this one.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. So
it's a chair. If anything, it's plastic. If anything, we had to cut her out of. But she just squeezed out of it. She was fine.
I saw a great video of that. Like this kid had their head through like a banister. I think it was like the top of one. It was weird how it was set up, like a railing.
Okay.
And like just bawling their eyes out. And the dad like takes the head of the kid and just turns it sideways. Kid gets right out. Like, it's such a non-issue, but this kid thought they were gonna die. Yeah.
Like being held in the stocks kind of thing.
Yeah. Like, this is death time. This is the end of my journey. And the dad's just like, you fucking kids. Just get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's only
kids. Yeah. Kids are great.
Yeah, there's something. Yeah.
See
here with the kids. We just talked about kids. We should make this a a kid episode.
What the fuck does that mean?
What's your favorite kid?
Put a donation link to Good Kids or Helping Kids.
Yeah, donategoodkids.com/Forbes.
Give us all your good kids.
Sponsored by Good Kids. Good Kids beer. Man, these kids make good beer.
Oh no. Donate to kids in need. That was the message I was trying to get out.
How many people do you think actually need help? Like, I just answered my own question. Yesterday, I was with my buddy. We went to the fishmonger guy who's like 15 blocks away, whatever. And on the way back, walked down. It's like, this is my neighborhood, but like we were walking down a street that I never walked down from that far away.
Okay.
So I'm seeing all this new stuff. And and on the way home, there's just like lines of people. Like the sidewalk was just full of people, like big boxes of like, I assume it looked like food. I couldn't tell what was going on.
Just supplies, yeah.
And people just like scrambling, grabbing boxes and going crazy. And then as we walked by, like going around the corner of the building was just like 100 people, at least 100 people waiting in line with like dollies and like carts to bring away all these. I think it was like a food bank or something.
Yeah.
But I'd never even seen that. And there was a lot of people, man. So
people are fucked up right now.
Yeah.
Like in every way possible. Like mental health is going down. Nobody has any money. Like people don't have food. Shit is fucked up.
Like, is there science on like the suicide rate? Because I know like I wouldn't say this like official data, but like on the Joe Rogan show, he was saying he has a friend who like either works with the Los Angeles Police Department or is like friendly with them, whatever. But he said on a typical like pre-COVID, you'd have maybe like one suicide like a week or something, and he's saying like now it's closer to like 5 a day that like they're getting these suicide calls.
Damn.
Like, so I don't. That's just like the filter of like, you know, through a podcast. Yeah. But still, if it's even if it's like from 1 a week to 2 a day, it would still be like that's substantial.
Quite the jump.
So it's really sad, man. Like so weird.
Yeah. And there's not enough resources, like any resource. Like
the thing is, I think
they're not giving us. You think so?
That's what I mean is I think there is, but they're not. It's not being fulfilled. Like
it's
they have the money
provided.
Yeah, they have the money to do so.
Of course, yeah. If America could sell one fucking fighter plane that's worth like $8 billion,
right? Yeah, we can. You can help people out a little bit. Get some fucking water or something. Like Flint, Michigan is still they still don't have clean drinking water
for years.
They said, I'm gonna get the numbers wrong, but it's in the millions, so it doesn't matter. It's expensive, but it was something I want to say like around 20, maybe 30 million to fix the water problem in Flint, Michigan. Yeah, and there was someone.
It's taken so many years for it to not even happen.
Someone like I think it was like Michael Moore or something, because he's always talking about that. He's like calling on like since the government's not doing anything about it, he was saying to people like Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos, he's like, you guys have so much money and you make it seem like you're super for the people and you give to all these charities. Give $20 million to fix the Flint, Michigan problem, and people would actually really appreciate what you do, because a lot of people don't appreciate those people. But like, I'm like, yeah, dude, $20 million. Jeff Bezos, what is that like? That would be the equivalent.
Just like 2-3 days for him of just existing.
No,
not even working.
No, it's less than 2 days. I think he would make that money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, just throw them a bone. These are lives. Like,
these are real
help some people.
And kids and stuff. Yeah, man, it's sad. I don't even know the extent of it too, because it's like, can they not? Do they have to shower with bottled water too? Like they just don't have. They can't even use the water coming out of the.
Right? They probably have to.
I don't know how it works.
I'd be willing to say that they're showering and possibly drinking that water still, like knowing that it's going to give them cancer and
that they're still doing it because I was thinking like everyone would have moved to bottled water, but you're right, someone's got to be like, well,
someone has to use that water. Like there's people that can't afford bottled water.
I can't even imagine. Like I'm so privileged to like not, I can't physically imagine that. Like it's
that's
so
just
weird.
Real.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know, because I haven't looked into it recently, but I'd be willing to bet that like the quarantine happening didn't hit places like Flint as hard because they're already struggling. Like, they're like,
So-
what's a quarantine? I'm already out of work. Our water's already fucked up. Like
they've already been social distanced beforehand because of that shit.
well, not the social distance part, but just like the mindset of like, we've been needing help. Like,
Oh, right. Oh, I get what you're saying. Like they're already
Like-
been beaten down. Yeah.
yeah, they're used to not getting those resources.
It's so it reminds me of like Katrina and stuff, and like I feel like I guess FEMA stepped up to help them, but it was still like, was that like too late or something? Like, didn't they have to like rescue people off of the rooftops and shit? Like,
Well,
a lot of people
I
were
think-
displaced, and I don't know.
yeah, I think it was they didn't get the information quick enough or didn't take it seriously enough or something.
Well, I think that we've been knowing for years that like New Orleans, like the levee system is gonna like eventually fail, and then like the whole area is gonna get flooded.
I think so, yeah.
So like I think there's just like people pushing back on it because of like real estate and like, you know, tourism and whatever. But it's like you can only hold off so long if everything's underwater. Like,
Well, yeah, that's the thing with New Orleans, I think, is that it's so close to water levels or whatever. Like,
Right. It's like almost below water level.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it got fucked up so bad.
Yeah, that's cool. I'd like to go there.
Not
actually.
cool.
I heard it's like a really nice place, but
It'd be nice for like a weekend. Yeah.
I don't want to live there.
They probably have bomb food.
Oh, dude.
Southern
Cajun
places,
shit, yeah.
oh my God.
Like tons of like
Southern
crawfish.
states have some of the best food.
Have you ever had crawfish? Or you don't do fish?
No,
do you?
I not a whole lot of it, but no, I've never had crawfish.
I don't think I've ever had them either. But that's like a big Southern thing, and you just
Oh
like,
yeah,
like suck out their heads and shit, whatever.
yeah, their brains is like the best part.
That's so weird.
Yeah, but they probably fucking chef it up. That shit's probably phenomenal down there.
Fuck. Yeah, like blackened like catfish or something, like Cajun catfish shit.
Yeah, they're probably eating alligator catfish on the
dude.
daily.
Dude,
They're like, this is
I heard alligator is just like chicken.
frog legs is just like chicken.
I feel
I've had frog legs,
it tastes just like chicken.
just like chicken.
Hmm.
The ones
Weird.
that I had.
I had like batter fried shark before, and I think it was just because the
Oh,
batter,
wow.
but it tasted just like a chicken nugget. And
That's
like,
funny.
Yeah, so it seems kind of like a waste, like.
Yeah, just have a chicken.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
eat a chicken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I couldn't
Stop
taste
killing
anything
sharks.
different. Yeah. Fucking Jaws ruined me as a
They're gonna
kid.
start doing like shark farms all across the United States to replace
Yeah.
chickens.
Whoa, you think that would work?
No,
That would take up so much more space. Yeah, that would not
that
work.
would not work. It was a bit. It was a bit.
It was a bit.
It was a
Good
bit.
bits, good bits, bad bits, everywhere the good bit. Yep. That was. We'll cut that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I still haven't even edited the last one because I just like fixing the audio like took me longer than I wanted, and then
if the audio's fucked up on this one, it's gonna be real emo.
you right
Gonna
now
have to-
I have you pretty down, like in my headphones I have you low, like on like you're halfway as far as my computer goes, but I hear you
Yeah.
perfect. So that means to me you're coming in good. Like, you know, like if I put you all the way up, you'd be too loud in my ears. So that means
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we're getting a good level. But
Good.
yeah, I don't know.
Because yeah,
that
that's a lot to go through.
And the thing is, I couldn't fix it the way like you would think, where like you go in and like put me down and you up and do it. Like I just had to, like that would take,
Because it's all the same.
and it's like over 2 hours long, and like sometimes we talk over each other, so it's so hard to do that.
Yeah.
So I basically just had I took it to my friend and had him do like a limiter and some kind of compressor to like bring me down to match you better, and
Okay.
it
And
sounds
then
like
turn it all up.
Yeah, that's what I did. So it sounds better. We're a lot more even, and but you sound a lot more reverby, which is it's fine. At least I can hear you. Like that's the most important thing. But it does make the room sound different, which whatever. We were going for the worst podcast ever, so
True.
But I would like to make the audio be like as good as we can get it, but just for the sake of like
I guess that's just trial and error.
Yeah, dude, that was the 3rd episode. So
it's really probably like, shit anyways.
We have
that episode.
There's like I haven't even watched it. I need to like put it on double speed.
4 or 5?
This is 4.
Is it really?
This is 4, yeah.
I feel like we've done more. I mean, we skipped some.
No, this is 4. I have been putting up clips.
So. Maybe.
Dude, I have to label all the things when I make them. I'm like almost 100%. I haven't checked in a couple weeks.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 4. But I've been putting up
Happy
clips too.
4th podcast.
4th.
We've made it.
Dog's teeth.
We made it to number 4.
May the 4th be with you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we're canceling the podcast after that joke.
That was the last joke on the podcast. Yeah. Thank you.
What a disappointment.
We made it to the 4th. Yeah.
But you were putting up clips, you said.
Oh yeah, they're up on YouTube. Like I've just been like cutting out like little bits, so we have like it's like 9 to 15 minute like digestible.
That's cool.
Things and
that's the way to do it.
Yeah, but it's literally just taking like ripping clips straight out.
Yeah, not hard at all.
Yeah, and I put like the little like dog's teeth, like the teeth on top and bottom thing.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to like I even have like at the end like it has like shows the logo and it goes roof, roof. Like
that's good.
Yeah, like it's the same.
A little
thing.
Outro bit.
Yeah, it's just like you said earlier. It's like a learning process. So each one's been getting better, and there's a few up there. I think there's like and they have views, dude. They have views.
Oh, not from you.
I've watched like
I had no idea you put clips up.
I've watched each of these clips maybe twice at the most because to make sure I
make sure
everything's good. But no, there's like more than just me watching. I thought it was you.
No. I would never watch our content.
Amazing.
Kidding.
Amazing. Yeah, it's pretty some of them are good. Some of them I'm just putting up because,
it's just
content. Whatever.
Yeah, shut up.
But I'm not putting up anything like dumb or even like the super super
well, you're probably not putting up like, oh, you mean like too intricate or layered conversation?
Yeah. Like it's more of like just bits and stuff, and like I put up the one where you're like your story about going to the bank and
the bank lady.
Yeah, bank, yeah. So that's one of the bits, and then
that's a good one.
I think from the 2nd episode I put up the bit about us talking about like the like ruler supreme and.
Oh no, that is not good.
Because it's the bit. The bit is us talking about like different podcasts, like things we could try out for the podcast, and so that's how like that the whole bit's about that. But it does Ruler Supreme comes up, and so it's to me it's funny bit.
That's probably good. Yeah, that's funny. I'm gonna watch those after this. That sounds good.
It's if you watch all of our. This is for you, but also anyone who does watch this. If you put us at 1.5 speed on YouTube instead of just the normal speed, it's the delivery and like I mean that's how I got used to listening to things. But you can get through the whole thing so much faster. If it's a 2-hour podcast, you get through it in an hour and a half. Like it's just it's and
we should put that as a
better.
Disclaimer before every
put this up to 1.5. Speed us up.
We're not trying to keep you all day. We talk about some good stuff. We talk about dumb shit most of the time. Just get through it.
Yeah. We should have a contest where it's like, how slow can you put it on YouTube and still last through the whole episode?
We should do a giveaway, like a gift card giveaway, but don't tell them where in the podcast it is. Like you have to watch the whole podcast.
Yeah. And then it's not even in the podcast.
There's no giveaway. They just get to the end and we're like, gotcha, sucker. Stupid,
at the
very end,
we're like, by the way, that gift card giveaway, See you in the next
Tune
episode.
in next week.
Next time on Dog's Teeth, we're having a special giveaway.
Yeah, this one.
We could do like Dragon Ball Z episodes.
This one's even better than last week.
Dude, we should do like intros like Dragon Ball Z where it's like previously on Dog's Teeth. And it just it shows us
it
like
only shows the gift card. Like the fake gift card bit.
The gift card going Super Saiyan. We put blonde hair on it. Come on. Anime segment. Let's go.
Okay, so
I did
about all the animes.
I did watch Bleach the other day, actually. Just the episode where Ichigo gets his, like, he does the Bankai for the first time when he's fighting Rugia's brother. What's that dude's name? Yeah,
the flower petal guy.
Yeah. Kukuchiki or something, whatever. He does the Bankai, but it's the skinny sword. Yeah. So I was right.
Oh, okay. So you were right.
Yeah.
My bad.
That's the only reason I was bringing that up.
You're right. One time on our podcast.
Yeah, only once. Let's put a fact check up there for
Bleach has a lot of good bits.
I like that show. It's very creative.
Good.
But can't think of nothing else has sold me on shit. Like, even I remember in Washington I was watching Attack on Titan. You ever seen that one?
Man, I kind of know of it. They kind of, not really. I don't know.
It was people at work who told me, they're like, "Oh, if you like that, you should watch this kind of thing." And so I did watch it, and I just did not. I watched the whole first season, but I didn't like it from the first episode.
Yeah, you gave it a good try.
Yeah, I really did try because I thought the premise was interesting. I just didn't get what was going on really, and then like 3 episodes in, is not to spoil it, but at this point, if people haven't seen it, like, whatever. But the main character, I don't even know what happens either. I have no idea what happens, but like the main character dies in like the first, like, it might even be the first episode, I forget. It's like the first 3 episodes he dies, and then like he's just gone, and you're like, what the fuck? It's like Game of Thrones when they killed off Ned Stark in the beginning, and like where so many people were like, what? We thought he was the main, like, that's the guy from Lord of the Rings, like fucking he's dead. So that's how I felt. And then I guess they bring him back as a Titan or something. I don't even fucking remember.
I think that's a thing. I think I've heard of that.
It was just so weird to me, and I didn't understand what was going on. And it's brutal too. It's just like a whole bunch of like bloody,
just slashing and killing,
and like not a lot of story really. It's like for the kids that really want to watch like aggression get played out, and like not so much like a storytelling device, which is. Gotcha. Anime does that so well. Usually it's just like, it's the opposite. It's like people are just standing there with backgrounds faintly moving, and they're like talking like this long ass monologue for like 10 minutes,
Yeah.
That's typical anime to me. But there is something in that. You get a lot of character development from that. So,
A good one actually that I forgot I watched all the way was a Full Metal Alchemist.
I heard that's good.
Pretty good one. I like that.
I haven't seen that. I did hear that one's really good. That's like they're the 2 brothers, and they like something like different powers.
They're trying to get the little brother's body back, but he's a fucking.
It's like a robot or something.
Yeah, he's a hunk of metal. He's like a metal suit of armor.
Oh yeah, and because it's like
but
the other brother.
He has the mind of a little boy though.
Didn't the other brother like do something with his magic, and that's why the brother? Yeah. It's like it took something from them or something.
Yeah, the big brother lost his arm, and then the little brother got turned into a fucking metal suit of armor. That doesn't seem like a fair trade at all.
Yeah. What was the little brother doing when he was just in the room?
Probably. He probably had no bearing on what was going on.
Like what?
Yeah, like I was trying to play with Legos, dude. Why am I like this? It was good from what I remember.
I heard that one has a really cool magic system. That's what I'm into. It's just like cool, like weird shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Remember, like, did we mention this in the last one? Like the YuGiOh Hakusho. Did you ever see that?
I'm not familiar. There's a yo-yo? Is there a yo-yo?
No. Well, I'm trying to think. There might literally be a kid who has a yo-yo in that one tournament scene.
I might have seen it in like a cover of the anime, like just I don't know, seeing
like,
the ads for it or something.
I'll show you a picture.
The whole anime is based on yo-yos. Okay, I don't see any yo-yos.
Yeah, there's no yo-yo.
I remember seeing. I remember seeing it on like Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Or Toonami.
Yeah, Toonami. Yeah. I think that's when I watched it. Yeah. But that show that's like old anime.
But it's pretty good.
That's a really good. No, like really good, dude. Like the I can't remember if they actually ended the show or if it's like one of those things where it just gets played out kind of thing. But
like it got canceled or something.
I can't remember, but they do have arcs that end and it's not like Bleach that goes on for like 15 years or whatever. It's like
that's a long ass fucking.
It's too much content. Yeah, I don't know anyone who's seen all of Bleach, but Yu Yu Hakusho is like maybe 4 seasons. I think that's digestible. But but dude, that show is super good. They just really cool like weird magic systems and stuff. And I think there's like this big tournament they have in the end of this one, like the second arc or something, and there's a little kid who's like super strong, has this like weird magic, and I know he has like a sideways like baseball hat on, you know, he's all like trying to be cool, whatever. And
he's got a yo-yo.
I think he might have a yo-yo. I can't remember, but it's either like that or a skateboard. Or he's just, you know, it's gimmicky or whatever. But he's some kind of toy or something. I think it's a yo-yo, and he fucks people up with it.
Could be.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
Could be.
Yo-yo.
There needs to be anime based on yo-yos.
I'm really surprised there isn't.
There could be. There's millions of them.
Start writing right now. Do you remember like the guy with Charles, the robot and the pink hair dude?
Yeah, that shit was
like
ass.
if you make a anime that level of like that quality, but then just give the main character like a yo-yo, and like you can even make the same show.
I was gonna say, just take clips of that show and like Photoshop
just put a yo-yo.
Or movie edit a yo-yo in every scene.
It's literally just the main character shoots yo-yos at ghosts to like exercise them, and then Charles is in the background just like this yo-yoing.
Yeah, replace all their weapons with yo-yos.
Or we leave the show
a close-up scene, like just have a yo-yo like dangling from their nose. Anything's possible.
Yeah, put a yo-yo as their tooth.
Yo-yo teeth.
Whoa.
That'll be our spin-off podcast.
Yo-yo
when we
teeth.
get sick of this one.
Yeah.
We're like, dog's teeth.
We're just hanging yo-yos from our teeth, and we're out there like...
We're going up to people at Applebee's eating chicken tenders. We're like, you want to see a yo-yo trick? Why not, dude? Why not?
It's like... It might be the best way to floss your teeth and play with a yo-yo at the same time.
And potentially break your teeth.
And potentially make millions of people fans.
Hate you. We're on the same page.
Fans that hate you, yeah.
Yeah. If they come on your page to hate
it's
every
a love-hate
day,
relationship.
They're probably a fan.
That's true. They have a lot. Yeah. That's true. We should get as many people we can to like just to troll us and like, you know, send hurtful messages and
I think that'll just happen naturally.
I think so too.
I think all those views on our clips, you probably didn't check the comments, but they were probably pretty mean.
There was one comment on a video, but it wouldn't let me see it, so I assume it was spam. Like, because YouTube like wouldn't show it to me. It shows there's a comment, but it won't show me the comment.
That's how we'll do our gift cards. We'll put them in the comments and then mark them as spam. You're like, I don't know what happened.
That wasn't us.
There was a gift card down there somewhere.
Dude, we have like, as of right now, it's something like 17 or 18 watch hours on our videos on Dog's Teeth.
Who did that? That might include me, like going through and editing.
It's definitely me too.
timestamps. Yeah.
It's me too, but like, dude, it adds that stuff up. And what's funny is like, if you get 1,000 subscribers and 1,000 watch hours, you can start monetizing. Like, I know we have no subscribers, but like,
I'm actually subscribed, and I still haven't seen our stuff.
Really, dude? I see it in my feed. I subscribe on my channel, and I see it in my feed. Like
you might have watched it more.
Maybe that must be why. Yeah. Because it'll send me like I was doing those clips I made. I had them post one per day for like last week, I think, or something. And so
that's cool.
They were getting recommended to me individually, and when I saw the recommendation, it already had like 4 views. I was like, what? Like, like 1 or 2 of those are me, and so even if 3 of them were me, who is this
one fan?
Who's watching Who's watching Dog's Teeth?
We're gonna go down with 1 fan. I'll take it.
Well, I'll take it, dude. We were saying we thought we'd have 0 views because even you and I were like, well, I'm not watching it.
Yeah.
So we watch it just to make sure we don't say anything too fucked up. But besides that, it's like,
yeah. I got a life. I don't know.
Yeah. Do I care what these guys have to say? Oh, I mean us. What I have to
do
say.
I care what these fucking nerds have to say? These losers. Oh, that's me. Oh no.
Yeah.
But I do want to wrap it up, if you're cool.
Yeah. All right.
I think we got good time.
Yeah, we did good quality, good science, good faith.
Hits. Yeah. Oh, our faith is strong.
We're starting it off really good in a cool and spectacular way.
True.
So
I think when people watch this, the first word that comes to mind is cool. Cool. They go to work. They're like, man, I watched this cool ass podcast yesterday.
Yeah. They're talking about anime and fucking politics.
They talk about a bunch of shit they don't know about. I love that.
That's so cool.
Good.
I love when people are uninformed. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Okay. All right. Yeah.
That's Dog's Teeth.
That's Dog's Teeth, dude. All right. I guess. Get fucked, nerds.
Get fucked, nerds.